first thing you'll need to do is tea dye some paper. You will need 2 large pans, some hot tea, a cooling rack, some plain white paper, and a hairdryer. Pour the hot tea into a pan. To make sure the tea is strong enough, stir 3 tea bags into roughly 2 cups of boiled water. Place a sheet of plain white paper into the pan and let it soak for 5 minutes. Then turn it over and let it sit for another 5. Once the time is up, place a cooling rack in the other pan and transfer the paper onto it to let it dry. Speed up the process, use a hairdryer on a cool setting and move it gently over the paper. Scrunching up and wrinkling your paper will also help to give it a more worn and vintage look. Now to make the actual body of the book. You will need 2 cereal boxes, string, a stapler, a ruler, material, glue, scissors, paper for the cover, a knife, a cutting mat, a paper towel roll, and a needle and thread. Begin by flattening the paper towel rolls and making 2 creases. Use those creases as a guideline and cut the paper towel roll in half. Get your cereal box and use a piece of paper as a stencil to cut around. Do this until you have 4 cardboard rectangles. Take 1/2 of your paper towel roll and start gluing several sets of evenly spaced string pieces to make ridges for the spine. Then just cut off any extra pieces that hang over. Take your 4 pieces of cardboard and glue 2 of them together so that you now have 2 pieces of thicker cardboard. Take a normal piece of paper and glue it to the inside of the spine. Folding the paper in half first may help with centering. Now take your 2 pieces of cardboard and glue them onto either side of the paper. Now you can just decorate the cover however you want. We wanted ours to look vintage, so we used some old music sheets. For any paper that hangs over, just cut off the corners, fold it, and glue it to make sure it looks neat and tidy. Next, you're going to want to sew your paper in sets of 3. You can use as much paper as you want, but we use 12 sheets. Sewing along the crease of the paper will help guide you, but don't worry if your sewing gets a little messy, as long as it holds together. Now take the other half of the paper towel roll and sew your pages onto that. You can draw a guideline if you need to. Continue this process until you have all your sets of pages sewn onto the paper towel roll. To decorate the spine, cut a piece of material just slightly bigger than it. Then just glue it on. Glue the inside of the spine and take the other half of the paper towel roll with the pages sewn onto it and stick it inside. Lastly, glue some more decorative paper or anything else you want onto the inside of the covers. Now your notebook is complete. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope this was helpful. Bye!